On this Veterans Day, we want to share news about an upcoming event bringing together women veterans from across Tampa Bay. And here to tell us about Operation Veteran Connect, the group organizing the event is Pam Plager and veteran Shanique Martin. Thank you both for being here and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
We really appreciate you, and we're interested in finding out about this program. This is an AmeriCorps program. It's a volunteer-based program, bringing folks together to help veterans. Can you elaborate on what makes your group so unique?
Absolutely. So Operation Veteran Connect has been around for 6 years, and our full focus is to have members that either understand veterans, because they're a veteran themselves, or a family member, so that we can go out in the community and help veterans find their resources, whether it's housing or if they have food insecurity or having trouble with health care. So we have advocates that are helping veterans, and it's just, we find a need and we fill the niche.
And because you have veterans helping and those who are family members, you have the perspective that people outside those groups don't necessarily have. Can you give some examples as to how that comes into play? I know how important that is. And so when you have that understanding, but how do you see that in action?
Well, there's a complete difference from having someone who has served as well beside you and who has been through not only the negatives, but the positives as well. You're going to have that bond because once a service member, you're always a service member. So it's not like you have someone sitting across from you who is helping you and you're a client. You have a brother or a sister who's helping you.
Exactly.
So that's very helpful, and that kind of people who are dealing with different issues that they may not feel comfortable talking to other people about. They're going to be feeling more comfortable talking to you about it because they know that you understand it.
And you know what? There's got to be some reciprocal feelings there, like it's healing for you as well, the person who's helping that other individual.
And there's a passion there as well because you don't want to leave anyone behind. And that's a motto that we always say in the military, leave no soldier behind. And that's your brother or your sister. They're dealing with pain, they're dealing with difficulties, and you want to help them as best you can.
And I know that you have a special event coming up to help women veterans.
Yes, we do.
So what does that entail?
So on November 13th, which is Wednesday, we're having an event just for veteran women. It is at the Tampa Garden Club. And we have room for 250 veteran women. The seating is limited, and we've had a robust response so far. The nice thing about this is there are 14,000 women that are not connected to the VA. So there may be reasons why they're not. So we decided, let's have a neutral location, bring some of the veteran women doctors from the VA so they can talk to the women, and also bring in community services.
Excellent. And so what would you tell women veterans who have not possibly signed up for this yet, why it would be a good thing for them to come to and what they might take from it?
So we're going to start at 10 o'clock, and as you enter, we want you to dress comfortably because there are going to be some exercises during the day, so don't worry what you have to wear, something stretchy. You can come in and there will be signs, whether it's Army, Navy, Africa, Iraq, so you can get into small groups and meet people maybe in the community that were serving at the same time or in the same branch. Then we're going to have a keynote speaker. It's Dr. Chikazumba Martin. It's a long word, but she's going to talk about menopause. It's something that is not talked about a lot. And you
can't avoid it, like death and taxes.
This is true. She's an amazing speaker, and she's going to talk about how stress affects hormones as well as the season that women go through, because sometimes we think it's just a small season and there's the season before and there's the season after. So we're lucky to have her. We're going to have a great lunch. In the afternoon, we're going to learn different modalities that will help individuals handle their stress. So we're doing EFT tapping, we're doing Tai Chi, we're doing breathing.
I've heard of some of that. This sounds incredibly helpful and a really great opportunity. So thank you for bringing it to our attention, and thank you for being here on Veterans Day. We so appreciate you both.